Is this going to deliver change?
No. Firstly, there's a question of trust. There's a reason he's not calling these pledges, because that would remind everyone of the pledges he made when he became leader of the Labour Party: public ownership of utilities, taxing the rich in order to invest, scrapping tuition fees, ending private sector.
But he's done that already.
In the NHS.
He's done that already. So you're saying people won't trust?
Yeah, I'm saying if a politician with that record of dishonesty, U-turning, I mean, again, £28 billion a year clean investment fund, that he scrapped as well. But the other point is, this doesn't even scratch the surface. Take the pledge he's made on teachers. That amounts to every school in the country getting 0.2 new teachers, a 2% rise in NHS appointments. The problem with what Labour's done is they've firstly backed a fiscal rule, which they have taken from the Conservatives, which means they can't have new investment, backed by the fact they won't increase taxes on those who are booming like never before. So they can't invest in these public services. The other point is, and this is, I think, gets to the core, Angela mentioned why the Labour Party was founded. And it was founded in order to represent working people and those who are struggling. New Labour, for all my problems with New Labour, which we could have a whole programme on, they had an anti-poverty measure, a flagship anti-poverty measure, the minimum wage. This Labour Party has not a single anti-poverty measure, and if it gets worse than that. They support the two-child benefit cap, which drives children into poverty.
The minimum wage wasn't in New Labour's 5 pledges, but we did it when we were in government. These are steps that we're going to take. They're not the entirety of the programme. And if you don't think that Labour is going to make a difference and you're anti-conservative, then what are you actually saying about what should happen at the next election? That you're happy to keep the Conservatives in power? Because the choice will be between a Conservative government and a Labour government.
I think it's funny how these MPs work day and night to eliminate any possibility of genuine alternatives, thwarting party democracy, insulting their own members who participate in the democratic process to shape what the party looks like. They spend all this time trying to discipline and limit the political imagination of their party members, but also the public more broadly. And then when you get to the election and everyone hates both of the options, they say, well, you've got no other option. It's like, yeah, you're right. We do have no other option. And that's thanks to you and what you've been doing for the past several years.